Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gridiron and Grace. Today I'm going to be taking you along with me to Walmart. I've seen a few people share that they have some new things out for the spring upcoming summer for like hosting and also some new decor pieces. I got my little buddy back there. Can you say hey? Hey. So we're gonna go head to Walmart and see what they have and bring you along. The first place we are starting to look at are these caddies by the Better Homes and Gardens brand. They had a few different options. I absolutely love the texture of these. I think these would be perfect for hosting, and they were a really good price for right under $20 for one, and then that smaller one was $9.98. For $24.98, they also had this really large cheese board. I think this would be perfect if you were hosting a party, and just really pretty as well. They also had this Lazy Susan set for $24.98. It was beautiful, and I loved the natural wood color of this, just to give your space that you're hosting a pretty little display of food. I loved this butter dish for $7.94. They also had some bowls, a larger one for right under $16, and then the smaller one was $7.98. Still in the Better Homes and Garden brand, they had this oven to table serving dish. Absolutely loved the top of this, and all these items, just match really well together. That was $19.98. They also had this set that for $14.96. I loved this, and it also came with a caddy. And then they had these things on the bottom on rollback for $19.94. All these wooden bowls and serving trays, and I thought that those were a really good price. This bottom shelf for $16.94, they had this white tray, and it kind of had like a little bit of a plastic metal feel to it. I loved the detail on the handles, and then they also had this in a different shape, like an oval shape, for $9.98. I think this would be perfect like to hold drinks or things in if you were hosting. And then for the largest one, it was $18.94, and the handle was a little bit different on it. They also had some galvanized options for really good prices. That large one was only like $12, and then this one on the end was right under $20. So those would also make great serving things. I loved this cake stand for a really good price at $19.96, and then another tray, or you could use this as a cutting board. It was a really good price as well for right under $13, and I love the shape of this one for $15.98, a charcuterie board. I think that would make for a great serving as well. They had this two-tiered serving tray for $17.96, and I loved it. And then another cake stand for $19.84, and this was pretty heavy. I love the detail on the bottom of this, and then you could get this serving thing for $19.84 that matched it, and also this tray for right under $10. So really, really good prices, and then all of your serving things could match each other. I just think that would be so pretty. And then for $22.86, they also had a three-tiered tray. Now moving to their potted plant selection. This was $14.97. I loved the wispiness of this, and then I also loved this greenery one for $9.88 with this wicker basket. I think it would match some of the serving trays if you wanted to put that as a centerpiece. I love these little lemon ones for $12, and then I think some of these are comparable to what you would find like at Target for a better price. So, and I really also liked these vases. These were $14.97. I loved all the little ribbed detail on there, and these were pretty tall. I think these would be pretty just, for a centerpiece to put flowers in. I also had a glass version for $8.96 for the taller one, and then they also had a shorter one for $6.96. They had some outdoor mat options for $9.98. I thought the floral detail on this one was so pretty for spring and leading into summer. And then they had just a more neutral one that just said welcome. I think this little collection might have been my favorite. I loved the black and twine color of this. They had a lot of different things. This picture was $9.98. This drink shaker was also $9.98, but I just loved the colors of this. And like I said, they had all different kinds of things. They even had a caddy, again $9.98, so such a good price. And I just think these are so pretty. I think they would go with any theme if you wanted to decorate just with the neutral colors. There's an all-in-one caddy for right under $15, so just really good prices. For $12.98, they had this very large serving tray. You could also use this as a centerpiece on a table if you wanted. They had it in a square shape, and then they also had this cake stand. I thought it was so pretty, and it was $9.98 as well. For some glass drink dispenser options, they had this one with the wooden top for $14.98. Like I said, these are glass, and they also had a taller version of it for $14.98, and it had kind of like a ribbed detail, but I loved the wood glass or the wood top on top of these. And then for $2.67, they had a lot of different size cups. They had the smaller ones, the shorter ones, and these are for indoor and outdoor use, and I love the little rib detail on these as well. You could get those to match your drink dispenser, and I think that would be so cute. They also had for $19.98 two different flatware sets. They had it in the gold finish, and then they also had it in the black. I thought that was a good price for a 20-piece set of these. They also had a selection of plastic drink dispensers and serving things, and all these were $5. So I thought that was a great price, and I love the patterns on these. They're just so fun for the summer and spring season. So these are great if you have kids, you're going to be out at the pool and you don't want to worry about them breaking things. They also even had this dip bowl set, and it was only $5 as well, and then a large platter. So I think these are so cute, just to kind of, give it a fun little decor, or, make your serving a little bit more fun with these cute little patterns. And like I said, very, very kid friendly. As a mama to a toddler, I am appreciative of that. I also loved this electric ice cream maker. We have one from Walmart that we got several years ago. It looks a little bit different than this, but this was under $20. And then they also had the ice cream salt and flavors and everything you need to go with it for $3.48. For a few grilling options, they had this one for $14.97, this portable charcoal grill. I thought that was a good price. It isn't a huge one, but I think it would be perfect if you just needed a little something, if you were just cooking out for your family when you're hanging out at the pool. And then for this larger one, it was $127, which I thought was still a good price. I'm sorry, I know it's turned to the side, but they didn't have one standing upright. And then they also had this 24-inch heavy-duty grill. And it does come with a cover and everything, and they had all the charcoal you needed beside it, but this one was available for $96. Now we're going to look at a few of my favorite home decor pieces. I love these rattan metal bookends for right under $14. They also had these for $14.97, cement arched bookends. I love bookends. I'm always drawn to those. For another woven tray, it was $12.96, and I even think you could use this as a serving tray if you wanted to, just to bring that element in. For $29.88, they had this blue citron and coconut candle. They had a few different scents in this, and I loved this little woven trinket box. It was right under $10. And then another vase for $14.97. This looks similar to the black ones I shared with you at the beginning of the video. And then for $12.97, they had these really pretty bud vases. These would be perfect for a centerpiece too. $9.96, they had this donut vase, and this really mimics some of the decor that I showed you in the beginning, like with the serving thing, so you could get this to go along with that. And then they had several little green options. This green vase with a rattan was $12.98. They also had this vase. It was like a different shape for $9.96. And then for $4.98, they had this smaller vase, which I thought was really pretty. Again, with a ribbed detail that must be really popular this year. And then for $12.88, they had this green vase option. I loved it. I thought it was so pretty. I think that would make such a statement in the middle of a table. For $19.94, they had this 3-piece tabletop set of candle holders. I have seen these here before. I think they are so pretty, and I thought that was a good price for that. Then for $19.97, they also had this 2-piece glass candle holder set, and it has a pretty like greenish tint to it. They had a few other faux plants over here in some glass vases for around $8 and $9. I really liked these faux, like tulip looking ones. And then they had some more wooden trays. Again, you could use this in your serving or hosting for $14.97, and this one was $17.92. Again, with a wicker option for $22.82. I love these. I'm always drawn to these. I think they're so pretty. And then they also had some more vases up here. The ceramic one was $12.97. That wooden one for $19.88. And then some glass options. They had different sizes, but they were all at a good price point, around $10 and $13. I loved those, and like I said, I think these would make great centerpieces for your table when you're hosting different events. I really liked this gold tray for $14.97. I thought that was a really good price. And now we're just going to look at some of their florals. I feel like Walmart has a pretty good floral section, and they are all very reasonable. Almost all of these flowers were like $1, $2, and $3. I love those lavender pieces. I thought those would be so pretty. And you could just get, 3 or 4 stems, put it in a vase, and I feel like it would make such a statement. I have picked up some faux florals from Walmart before. I love these hydrangeas, and they're just so pretty, and for that price you really can't beat it. Here's some more greenery options. I love this fiddle leaf in a basket for $16.98. I've definitely seen those for a lot more. And then just some more potted plants, some succulents, eucalyptus, lots of different options over here. And I really feel like some of these that they have in these little white containers are very comparable to what you would find at Target in like the Threshold brand. And these were only $4.92. I love the little olive branch, these right here that I'm showing you, and like I said, just such a good price. And if you didn't like the white bottom vase that it was in, you could just pop that into another vase, and I think it'd be so cute. I've done that before. I loved this boxwood piece for $10.96. And then the last little section is just some baskets, galvanized things, but again, such great prices, and you can use these for many different things, not just hosting and entertaining, but just storage things. And like I said, just really good price options for these. They did have a few more vases back here for $16.88. I liked this glass one with the wood bottom on there. But definitely recommend going and checking out Walmart, whether you're looking to get things to host or just to spruce up some summer decor. They had a lot of outdoor options, like I said, for hosting, and also just if you wanted to get a little bit of a back porch patio refresh. I think that Walmart is a great place to check out, and you really can't beat their prices. The last little thing right here, I'm just showing you some more vases and planters. Again, all for a good price. And then they also had some bigger options. You could get some longer stems if you wanted to put in here. I love the farmer's market galvanized look of things. And this is the last little section that I'm going to share with you today. Alright guys, I really hope that you enjoyed coming along and doing a little shopping with me. I would love I'd love for you to leave me a comment down below and let me know if you shop at Walmart and what was your favorite thing that I shared in the video today. But I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.